Is that all there was? Just a bit of froth in the bottom. Anyway. Beans World here. I've had a couple of complaints on my Facebook, not directly to my channel, and it's a good reason why it's not directly to my channel, because if it was directly to my channel, I would have literally commented. So, to the people messaging, I'm not going to mention any names, but I believe that people are saying that my channel is promoting brain rot in children. And I'm laughing because this is an amazing complaint and I've not replied to it, so I'm doing a video. And excuse the look, I've just had my breakfast. So, yeah. And I'm just replying to this complaint now. So, yeah, there are plenty of videos on YouTube that do brain rot far better than me, and my channel is not a brain rot channel. There's some slop on the channel, but that's just to push the viewers and subscribers and the rest of that. But apart from it, really, I mean, there just isn't, and I had to laugh because, like, and they were going on saying, ooh, my children are not reading and writing properly because of your videos. Well, if you haven't watched my channel properly, I have videos promoting literature. So there you go. And I'm a millennial, and I think kids should read, because there'll be situations where you'll need to read. For example, if you're walking along the road and you see a sign and you're thinking, oh, I can't read that sign, I'll just carry on. And then you fall into a hole, or let's say you are in a building and there's a keep out sign, you won't know. Like, that's really important stuff. And I'm being deadly serious here. Like, there are ways in which children need to learn how to read. And to be honest, it's a serious thing. I think the new way of teaching children is through the new platforms, you have to do it in a way that children understand, and a way that children learn. They're no longer going to sit in, they're no longer going to sit in front of a long form video or a long form podcast or whatever. They have to learn quick and fast. And I don't know, I'm hoping that there's going to be an educational version to what kids are using. And I'm going to say it, but I think there should be an educational version to TikTok. And they shouldn't be using the actual TikTok platform. They should be using something like TikTok, which has all of the really fast videos. something on the lines of Coco Melon, because kids will learn through, if they see, a red sign, and if it's fast enough and if it's colourful enough, yeah, kids will get it. They'll learn from it, because they've done these studies, and because kids are using computers now, the only way to teach them is through the platforms they're using. Smartphones. And this is where I think, smartphones are bad, internet is bad. But I'm just going to say now, there should be a way. But my channel isn't promoting brain rot at all. In fact, my channel is promoting the opposite. It's just that I've put a few sloppy videos, and the character AI videos, if you're complaining about them, they're entertaining. They're for entertainment purposes only. As I keep saying, I don't use character AI a lot, and I only use it for my YouTube videos. And it's funny when I get email notifications that apparently all my characters are complaining that R has woke them up in the middle of the night. I love it. It just makes me laugh every time I get a notification. So, but I don't use character AI. It's very addictive, and I prefer Gemini because it's more educational and actually instructs you. Gives you clear instructions. It's not right all the time, but it's great if you're very inquisitive and very, what's the word? Curious about the world around you. And parents, get your kids using Gemini if they're into using AI platforms, because you can learn how AI works. You can even learn how things in the world work. Like I said, it's not completely accurate, but it's to the point, and but speaking to people still works, still learns, I guess. Still, I learned something horrifying about Vietnam, but I'd rather if you went and researched it yourself to know what's happening. So there you go. So that's my advice for you people, is to go out and read. And screen time is big things. If you're a parent, I shouldn't need to tell you about that, obviously, but yeah. But yeah. And again, I think they should be bringing computers like the BBC Micro back into schools. I know it's old, but kids will love it. If they're into technology, it'll teach them how technology works. I mean, it's near enough close. It's close to a smartphone. If you get the old BBCs with a touchscreen, the Acorn Archimedes, if you get them in, they've got the ARM processor, which is in your smartphone and your tablet. And anyway, enough on this gibbledy-gobbledy rubbish. Back to entertaining videos. And like I said, I've got better things on this channel than replying to some random complaint. But I do think kids need to be also taught things like manners and authority and all the rest of it. They don't teach that on telly anyway. They don't, and again, they did it in a way that kids understood. There's no in kid shows, there's no policemen in any kid shows. And if they are there, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm a policeman. Look at me. I'm doing my job. I can't even stop anybody. Just carry on regardless. They just stand there and they're just like, they're just there. I just think, I don't know. But if you watch things like Postman Pat and Noddy and Fireman Sam, like, yeah. And Balamory. Because I think kids won't be interested in storylines, but you could just do like an educational video like Skibidi Toilet, but in a warning kind of thing. I don't know. You could have like a hole in the road and a danger sign popping out. I mean, they used to have PSAs on telly and they had the dark and lonely waters, and that taught kids if they went near water, they would drown. Anyway, I'm done with this. Like and subscribe.